We're live.
Nice.
All right, here we go. All right, we're live. Sorry it took a minute, guys. We have been filming since 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, we started filming some stuff. So let's call it 9:30. It is 7:47 p.m. here. We have been filming for almost 12 hours. We did the main video, did the behind the scenes, did the we did another little extra video. Now we're doing the live. We did the live during the actual movie. It was just, yeah, it was incredible. It was incredible.
All day content.
So thank y'all for being here. Tonight is a big announcement about the logo, but it's also some time to catch up with y'all and say thank you so much for being here. Oh, man. How does everybody feel after watching it? Because I know it's, of course, going to be a topic of conversation. Well, come on, Jenna. Every single time we do a live.
That's why I did it. It's because it's tradition.
Yes. Somebody says, why are you muddy? So this is actually part of the skit. My face is all muddy.
Spoiler. You get it here first. Matt
Speak up.
got grease on his face.
I got grease on my face.
Yep.
Yep, Natalie, I am all greased up. Sam, Matt, your face okay? Yeah, I gave Holden one bad review of a movie, and he beats the hell out of me.
Yep.
Jason said, what happened?
Great question.
Hey, Aiden, a.k.a. French Lord, is here.
Fridge Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, appreciate y'all being here. I do want to I want to talk about the logo here not too long from now, but I love you 3000, Mr. Enterprises, or M Enterprises, love you 3000. How was Endgame? Well, I have to treat this because if you didn't see the live, well, I'm surprised he's leaving the live up. I thought he would, well, because I thought he would maybe treat it as whoever's here gets to see it. I'll take it down and then I'll repost it on Saturday.
Well, I think what he wanted to do was just have that be the video. So it was kind of like you guys don't need to wait anymore for the finale. We're going to do it live, have the finale go out with a bang, and you guys will know from the beginning, and then get our actual concise thoughts once the blood pressures go down to normal.
Well, that makes more sense. Yeah. I'll put it this way. I won't give the specifics, but if you saw the live stream, and you can see the live stream now, it's still on his channel. I did like it. I'll give you that much. As far as all the little tiny details, I want to wait for you to see the main video. I'm going to be honest. I want to see our reactions. Like, I'm so excited to see... like, you were jumping up and down. Jeremy was looking at us. Holden was crying. I don't know. Prime did an incredible job. I'm really excited about it. Mr. Pantone, check your email. I want you to check your email. I sent you an email. Got a little question for you from Holden and I. Excited about it. Jay Cook, what's up, man? What's up? Iron Wolf, what's up? How you doing? This is paint. Well, it's not paint. It's makeup, grease. We shot a skit after the video and before the video. Just want to say thank you so much, Jenna, for all your amazing content. Logan, I'm going to go ahead and ban you real quick. Thank you so much for your amazing content and never seen anyone more dedicated to their channel. Pastor, you're doing great. Matt, I'm sure you'll reach Jenna's content one day.
Yeah, I just want to say... my content has 0 dislikes.
That's a bunch of crap. Ready Forever. Love all the way from Kuwait. That's unreal. Wow. That's unreal. Dude. Thank you for being here.
Heck yeah, man. You guys are why we do this. I am so happy to be a part of it. You guys, have inspired all of us individually, and we all get as excited as you guys can imagine, you guys getting excited. When we do these things, we are hyped from the beginning. It's not a job, it's not an obligation. We do it because it's so much fun, and we love that you guys love it.
Yep, it's true. Michael, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Had to check Matt's reaction to Thanos' death at the beginning of the movie. Was not disappointed. Did you find the heroes' deaths held more weight than you thought they would? How much detail should I give of that?
I think you should keep it concise and not individualized.
Okay.
What heroes you're
I still had similar feelings that I've had previously. Is that accurate from what y'all remember me saying?
Well, and I will admit, not happily, that my prediction was wrong.
Oh, that's right. You did. You had a prediction about the quantum realm. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Your prediction was wrong. What?
Well, no, I thought that's where they all were, and they didn't really explain where they were. But
that's a good point.
What was your prediction again?
Her prediction that everybody that disappeared went to the quantum realm.
Oh, right. So, I mean, that's definitely a sound prediction. I don't think it was wrong by any means, because the quantum realm was only really seen in Ant-Man. And I think you had that prediction before Ant-Man, or was it right after Ant-Man? Right after. Because I think we were happily, I know at some point you made predictions about these movies, and you were just dead on and didn't even mean to be. So I didn't know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, even though they didn't go to the quantum realm, they kind of did all go into the quantum realm at some point to get the job done.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, and I did see several comments after Ant-Man and the Wasp that were like, "Oh no, if Matt has an issue with the quantum realm, he's gonna have a huge issue with Endgame."
I did see that,
but it wasn't as played up as I thought it was gonna be, just from the comments. So I think that's why you didn't have such an issue with it.
It went well. It did. The Major Nerd, thank you for the super chat. Congratulations, guys. Amazing to see this come full circle. Be well. Love y'all 3000. Love you 3000. It's so true. Like, oh, man. I want to say more. I'm not going to say more. Thank you. I appreciate you. Max, hey guys. Hope you are well. Matt, I'm hoping you were able to get the email I sent you. I was in the one of the work on autism. Keep up the good work. Max, do me a favor. I'm trying to think if I got that email. Do me a favor. Just shoot me an email and just say Max in the title. And then when I go to open my emails, I'll know it's you. And if you just reply on that thread, because that'll be the same email. So that's my bad if I haven't responded. Kings of the Hill, what's up? Thank you. I appreciate the super chat. You're always here loving us. Hi, Matt, Jenna, and Pastor. I kind of stand with Matt even after Endgame. I don't think they all stay dead. I think Tony and Cap will be back in the future. Yeah, like in some fashion, right? Like there's going to be some way, some piece.
Did you read Colby's? I don't think. Colby Peavy, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Says Matt looks like he was in the movie Braveheart.
Oh, I just found it. Yeah, I just found it. Yeah, so we just if you're showing up late, we shot a skit right afterwards. So that's why I'm all greased up. Did some makeup. Milkshake Man 133. I love that username. I've heard that before. What's up, Matt? I'm glad you didn't call cherry pie during the movie. By the way, would you guys ever do a fan meetup in LA? I mean, mafia meetup. Absolutely. So, yes, without a doubt. That question was asked on the live stream earlier, and that is something I absolutely want to do. I honestly think I would be organizing that now if COVID wasn't a thing. Yeah. So yeah, without a doubt. And I want to, Mr. Pantone, back to your thing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
What?
Okay. Lily followed you and she walked through all the wires. Oh, now she's going to walk back through them.
Lily, you're killing me.
Well, she's following you. She loves you.
Yeah, she loves me. All right, so I want to give a shout out to Mr. Pantone. You're an incredible artist. You really, really are. I sent Mr. Pantone an email earlier today while we were shooting everything. Holden and I talked about it, and so we printed this out. This was on Instagram. He tagged us. This was on Instagram, and it was absolutely incredible. Mr. Pan, what we're going to do, Mr. Pantone, what we're going to do is we're going to send this back to you. We signed it and wanted to send it back to you, and what Holden and I wanted to do is we wanted to pay you for the rights for it. We're always going to, of course, be like, this is who drew it. Like, we want to always shout you out because you're an incredible artist. But this was something that was just, I don't know, like, this was huge. This was huge. And for anybody else that's made art that you want us to see it or you want it in our home or whatever, like, I'm so down for that. I have more stuff that I've found that I'm going to print, but I'm very happy. I'm very honored that you wanted to do that. And so I'm going to respond to you a little more in email. I got a few more things I'm going to ask you, but thank you. That's incredible. Thank you. Shout out to you. Gabriel. Oh, Lily. She almost knocked over the wires. Gabriel, I think it was the first time I saw all of you cheering up. That was beautiful. Now you went to Nerdsville hard for the rest of us. It was fun. I'm not going to lie. It was fun. It was. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I even caught Holden.
He was crying.
Yes.
Like he was not tearing up, he was crying.
Yep. So, and that was incredible for me to see because I don't think he's done that with any of the other movies. So, and it was like a collective like sniffling from everybody, which made me feel better because I thought as the girl I might be the only one crying.
So somebody just asked me to do the Godfather voice. So if you haven't noticed, I got stories activated on my YouTube channel, and I have been going hammy ham.
I'm so sorry for all of you.
Dude, I have loved that so much. So in this BTS, if you didn't see it, I actually included some of y'all. I love that little feature. And I plan on doing it more, but it's so cool that I can respond to your comment in a video. So I love doing it. Bleep Bloop just asked, can you do the Godfather voice? So somebody asked me a question like, does that mean that you're Al Capone now? And somebody said, are you Robert De Niro now? And the other night I basically did it, but I was like, we're going to make the mafia 3 logos they can't refuse.
He just needs the cotton balls. That's all you need, the cotton balls.
CK Sidekick, heads up. I blew up the patron messages, play-by-play view count. The chat was epic. CK Sidekick, yeah. I saw you. I was trying not to pull myself away from the video. I appreciate you.
Yeah, every time I went to take a note, I was making my notes shorter so I could see. And I thought that it was stuck. Because it said like 26 or 2700 for almost every time that I looked at it, and I thought it was just like old because I was like, "There's no way that many people are watching a silent live stream."
So, and Prime was in the shot, but he was checking a little bit more regularly, and he said that it was an average of 2,700 people watching live with us, which blows us away, dude. That was unbelievable. That was the max was a little over 4,000, which is 1,400 was the most that Holden had ever had, so that blows it out of the water and shows how much interest you guys have for it. I had talked to Holden already, and he said he doesn't plan on doing it every single time, but for some big movies, this will not be the last time it happens. So really, really cool of y'all.
I think it turned out really well. I know you guys were worried about it.
We were. There was a lot of organizing and orchestration.
Yeah, definitely. It came with it though. We had never done it before, so all the craziness that led up to it was all warranted, and Prime and Jeremy really came through with helping us with the tech.
They came in clutch. Sorry, I didn't mean to take the mic from you.
Yeah.
Miles McLean, thank you for the super chat. Wow, that's a lot of money. Thank you. Love the Ninja Warrior video. Thank you. I love the stress you put on mental fitness and emotional fitness being as important physical fitness, being as important as physical fitness. Can't wait to continue watching your transition into a nerd. Well, I feel like I'm really, really close. Like I'm really, really there. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, you've always been a nerd in your own right.
Yeah. I'm just a different type of nerd.
Well, most nerds don't even know they're nerds. They think they're normal, and they are normal because being a nerd is normal.
Yeah.
That is correct.
And I can say on the record that Matt is not normal.
That is correct.
Clever Cosby asked, "What's the camera that you use for the BTS?" I've seen a lot of people ask.
Yeah.
About the new lens.
Hang tight. So, I've used this camera now for how long have I had this, babe?
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
I think so. Maybe a month.
I've had this camera for.
Oh, the camera.
No, yeah, the camera. The camera. I thought you were joking.
Oh no.
The camera itself, the body, I've had for 2 years. 2 years, maybe 3 years. The lens itself is a Sigma 10 to 35, 1.8. It's really good. It's a little tight. It's a crop lens, but it's gorgeous. And as you guys have seen, so I appreciate that feedback. That means a lot because I'm still trying to put money back into the channel, back into the equipment to make it better. So I appreciate you noticing. A Knight TFC or John Knight. What's up, man? What's up? I actually, so we did a podcast together, all three of us, and we're going to be doing some more collaboration. But we talked about Black Panther. I can't wait for that episode to come out of the podcast. But I actually called him right after the movie was over with, and it was cool. To my Iron Panther brother, yes, we are the Iron Panthers. LMAO, just accept it. Shout out to Pastor as well, man. Great job today, guys. Matt, is there a separate camera on you shooting stories as we speak? Dude, I've just gone like super heavy into it.
Yeah, they've been making fun of you on
the subreddit.
Reddit.
I love it, dude. I love so much. I love so much I can respond with a video directly to the person that's leaving a comment. I love that so much. It's one thing to comment back to you, but the video, it's awesome. It almost feels like extra content for you guys. I will tell you this, that I said something in the main video that I'm not going to say here, but it was homage to Black Panther. And John, I think you'll agree. You'll like it, bro. You'll like it. That was a great podcast, man. That really was. I guess now is as good a time as any to hop into the conversation about the logo vote. Tomorrow is a big day. Let me make sure I wrap my head around everything that I'm going to say. So I already made a video. The video is coming out tomorrow. The video that I post tomorrow will show you all three logos. And it's actually, I shouted out all three people that did it and instructions and everything. It's going to be a quick video. But basically, three logos tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. There will be a photo of all three of these logos in the community post. Right underneath that is going to be a poll. So if you're on the YouTube channel, you can vote. I'm going to take the top two by Wednesday at noon. I'm going to take the top two, and then I'm going to put them into Patreon and create a poll there. So if you're a patron, you can really vote twice. On noon at Wednesday, go into Patreon, and then that is going to end on, when did I say? On Patreon, yeah. Saturday, 8 a.m. is when the voting stops, and then the winner will be announced on Sundays live. So I'm really excited about it. The logos turned out great. Mm-hmm. Zan, my editor, he did incredibly well on it. And I am going, whoever wins, actually all three of you, I'm going to hook you up in some fashion, but whoever wins, I am going to compensate you in some legal fashion that YouTube will allow. I had a real workaround thing I couldn't do yeah. But I am going to compensate you in a legal fashion. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Really, really excited about it. I'm such a nerd because I can't wait to start seeing these badges pop up on people. It's going to differentiate, who's because right now the moderators are the only people, they have a little blue name that are able to stand out. And I don't want people to have to pay money every single time on a live for their name to stand out. Although I appreciate it, but yeah. So does that make sense? Yeah. Jonathan Flores, speaking of super chats, thank you. Jonathan, is it Flores or Flores?
I think it's Flores.
I like Flores. Just got off work. Love y'all. Glad I caught you live. Matt, Jenna, did you like Endgame more than Infinity War or the other way around? And who's the better cook?
So the first question, it's close. I think that is as specific as we can get.
Yes, it is. Or you can go to Holden's channel and watch the 3-hour live for the answer. Yeah, we didn't.
We don't say the answer in the live.
It's true.
You get our reaction, our silent reaction.
Yeah. I feel like I need to hold some of that detail back, but it was a fun one. I'll put it that way.
They were not the same score.
They were not the same score. No. Who's the better cook?
Matt, because I don't cook.
I do all of the cooking.
Nice.
Yep. Random Andy. Dude.
Damn. Thank you, Andy.
Bro. That is too much, man. Wow. Andy, thank you so much, man. Today was a great day. Seeing you become a full-on nerd and geeking out and jumping up and down and then actually tearing up got me all over again. Being introduced to you has changed my life for the better. Wow. Jesus, man. I am changing for the better, and it's because of you. Thanks. Good Lord, dude. That is a lot of money. I don't take that lightly. Thank you so much. Seriously, that means you okay there? Yeah. That I don't take that lightly. That's incredible. Seriously. What was unbelievable was everybody's comments saying how much, like, they've felt a part of this family, this collective thing. Not just with me, not just with Holden, not just with Jenna, but with Jeremy, with Prime, and just all of the other creators we've brought in. Like, I love that. I think that's so cool.
And also, like, yes, you can thank, Matt for helping you out, but it's because of you, Random Andy. It's because of you. You're the one that decided to make the changes that you made in your life, and you're stronger because of it. And it's about you, man. It's about you.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. That's wow.
I think that we all get just as much out of doing this as you guys do, if not so much more.
Yeah.
Because I really feel like we've created this community where I feel like we're hanging out with you guys. And even though we're not having like a face-to-face dialogue, I feel like this is just such a close-knit community. I feel like we're friends with all of you guys, those of you who have been here for a short time or a long time. Our moderators specifically, we feel like, you've been chosen as moderators because you've been here and you feel like family to us.
Yeah.
And, we get to watch these movies with our friends, but then we get to relive it with you guys too.
Yep.
And thank you all for being here.
Yeah, it truly is incredible what's happened. And I talk about it a little bit on the BTS that we shot today, but had it not been for this series, had it not been for everybody that's been here involved in these videos and you guys, this channel wouldn't be where it's at, and it wouldn't have allowed me to start saying yes to more things. Like that American Ninja Warrior video, I honestly don't know if that would have happened. And I got some people said that's the best video you've made.
It wouldn't have happened.
I don't think it wouldn't have happened. I would have never met Tyler. So just all of these things, all of this good that I'm able to give you guys, it's because of you. It's because you came to this channel. It's because you watched Holden's channel. So it's just, I don't know, man, I can't express enough how grateful I am for you. It's incredible. Peasy, I can't believe I watched people sitting on a couch with no audio, and it was absolutely fantastic. We said the same thing. Chat waited for big moments, and your reactions were priceless. It was like watching it for the first time again. That's incredible. And I said so many times when we were on the live, off the live, like, I can't wait to. I said it in this live. I can't wait to see our reactions. I didn't look over much like at you. You were sort of behind me because I was leaning in so much, but I'm really excited to see it. Peasy, thank you.
I think one of the funniest things about watching this movie together was that every time Matt, like a big something would happen in the movie, and it would be over, and Matt would start to take notes real quick. Almost every time Holden was like, no, hurry up, now's the right time.
Numerous times, like, because you guys know I take notes, like, it felt like every single time he's like, hurry up, or put it down.
Yeah, it'd be like being in class, where your teacher puts the stuff on the board and says, "Now write this down." And when you get with the first word, it's already erasing it and putting something else up there.
That's what it felt like. Yeah, I had to throw the phone down. Patrick, can I ask a mental health question? If I can answer it, absolutely. How do you get through the grief of losing your dad? My dad died a month ago, and it's been really hard for me. Any advice? Patrick, so first of all, you have my heart. I'll be honest with you, I have not experienced that. And that is one of my greatest fears, is losing the people closest to me, and especially my parents. Those are the people that obviously brought you in this world. I haven't been there. The only thing I can imagine to tell you is that the only thing you can do is focus on the good times that you've had, and realizing, obviously he's important to you. Without a doubt, y'all were close, I'm assuming. Focusing on the good times, if you have photos, if you have videos, knowing that right now you are grieving and you're going to grieve, and not trying to escape that. You can't. It's impossible. It is a piece of your life. From the people I've spoken to about losing their family, I have a good friend, Mel's Fitness Journey. He lost his dad not long ago, and he said that it only just gets better with time. It never goes away. Pastor, you've lost your father.
Yes, I lost my dad when I was 18 years old, and I didn't know what to do. I thought that maybe I could have prevented it. I thought that I was at fault. And the only advice I can give you that's worked for me, and I hope it works for you, is the more you think about your life when you accept it, and the more you think about the fact that, your life has to go on, the stronger you'll get. And it'll make you feel a little bit closer to your dad every time you talk to someone else who's lost their dad and tell them that you're either stronger, you're either smarter, or whatever it is that you got just by keeping your dad with you. Then it'll feel like you never lost them, and that's with any kind of person that you lose suddenly, whether it's a relationship or whether you lose them, to death. I mean, you've heard it 100 times. Accept it. We all die. That's all well and fine, but you need to figure out a way to keep your mind going. And what's worked for me is helping other people that have lost their dad. I'm thinking of my dad now, just talking to you, and it makes me feel like he's sitting right next to me. So I hope that helps you.
I will tell you one thing that, and by no means, I'm obviously not a therapist, but when it comes to like escapism, because I get it, you need a reprieve. So, if you can sort of get your mind away from it, I think a healthy way of doing that is expression. If you're an artistic person, or even if you're not an artistic person, I know one thing, that when it happens to me, that I will be absolutely devastated. I won't know what to do about it. I won't know how to handle it. And I know Jenna can attest to this, but I know that there will be content that comes from it, which sounds really weird, but for me, I know that will be documentation. That will be my expression. That will be my coping. So I'm not saying you have to film it and put it on YouTube, but for you, maybe it is something like that.
Yeah, I agree. You've gone through several phases where it's just different types of expression. I know you used to paint when we first met. It's always been something that you create to just kind of reset your mind.
Anytime I've ever been, and this is not about me, this is really relating to you, and hopefully this will give you something that, anytime I've ever been down, really depressed, I've had suicidal ideations, and I attempted when I was 14. I've written, I've painted, I have turned to music. I tried to pick up the guitar way back when, like every other human. So for me, it's always been expression through art, without a doubt. Johnny, I hope that helps. Johnny, thank you for the super chat. Seriously, I appreciate it. Hi, new grad nurse from Canada. Look at you. Congrats. What a hell of a time to become a nurse.
Right.
Thanks to you for both being such a positive influence. We need more nurses like you on the internet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm really happy for you. That's awesome that you're a new grad nurse from Canada. So I'm wondering what scope you're looking for. What area are you going into?
This is a tough time in the medical field, but it's also a time that's really brought us all together. I feel like we're all, we've dug deep and are really fighting hard, and I can, appreciate my coworkers that much more right now.
Yeah, and I know a lot of nurses that are dealing with it in the ICU, and Jenna is actually in the ICU. She's a case manager, and while it's just flat out hard and tough, I feel like there's perspective shifts that can be given from it, knowing that you're doing good, or knowing that you're not in the hospital bed, or knowing that you're working with people that you care with. Like, there's just so much perspective that can come from it. So good for you for coming in a crazy time. This will go down in the medical history as one of the most chaotic and adaptive times we've ever been in. I've never seen anything like this in 11 years of healthcare. It's crazy. I see a bunch of people supporting the person that was talking about their dad, and I love that so much. Mm-hmm. I love that so much. I tell you what, the community that this feels damn strong now. I think this feels damn strong, sure, because of the numbers, but because of the quality of people that are here. So I appreciate you supporting that person. And I've seen other things like that where somebody's new and they've dropped a negative comment, and other people are like, hey, we don't really do that here, rather than be like, who are you son of a motherfucker? So I appreciate that, seriously.
Yeah.
Andy, dude.
Read his comment.
Bro, look, if you need a place to live, you have more than paid for your spot here at this house. Random Andy, it's because I love you so much. Ever since my mom died 2 years ago, life paused. Damn. And there was a void, and not till now was that empty void filled, and it's because of you that has inspired me to get back up and get my life back. Dude, we got to talk on the phone.
Yeah.
We got to talk on the phone. This internet thing is not enough. We got to talk on the phone. I'm not sure when it's going to be, but we got to do that. So shoot me. Screw it. I know where you're at. I was about to say shoot me a message on Patreon. I know exactly where you're at. We're gonna be talking soon. Thank you. Seriously. Jen Parsons, Matt and Jenna, thank you for the super chat. Has your rating changed for your Infinity War now that you've seen Endgame? Thanks for all you do from Vegas. Come visit after COVID. Thank you. Appreciate you. You know what? I don't know if we addressed that on any of the videos that we shot today.
If you're,
because we talked about prorating the Infinity, like in Infinity War, I was like, I don't know if I can give the full answer because this story is not done.
You did touch on that.
Uh-huh.
You did
Yeah.
one time.
A rating did change.
Andy is the real G, McLovin. Yeah, man, I really appreciate you. That's incredible. Bro, Matt just said F word. That's not cool. What are you talking about? I covered it. I probably didn't cover it. I covered it as well as I covered Jenna's original edit in the Saturday vid. I don't know if you saw that, Pastor, but I bleeped a word out.
But he totally missed it.
And I missed it because I made some last minute tweaks and it must have shifted. But I went and covered it back up because YouTube has an editor after post. So CK Sidekick, Mental Fit Mafia. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kings of the Hill. I'm so glad the success to your channel brought me to Pastor and Jeremy's channel. Each bring their own style of content and appreciate each one. So I want to talk about that real quickly. So I'm super happy that it's bled to their channels. I love that so much. And, I was pretty transparent with this, and I feel like I've talked about it, but I want to talk about it again. Screw it. It's my channel. I told Holden whenever he was talking about bringing them in when this turned into more of a business, because it is, guys. It's a business now. It's still just as fun, but I mean, it's literally how Holden is surviving.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more like calculated and specific and
it doesn't take the value away. It's not like we're sitting here and we're like, all right, what's the way we can make the most money and all that? But, again, Holden is surviving off of this. So in the beginning, I told Holden, I was like, I'm really worried about bringing other creators in. Not because I had some preconceived notion about Holden or Jeremy. Obviously, he was more familiar with them. They were his friends first, and now we're mutual friends. I have worked with other creators in the past, and when you start introducing money into something, it just makes it weird. It does. So I told Holden, I was like, that's why you guys saw them in a video here. We would have a break, and then they'd come back. And, I just wanted to be so crazy cautious. And I explained it in one of the BTSs about how you film. You caught on the filming, and Jeremy, he's still catching on. But some of those little pieces add up and can maybe just perturb Holden just this one minute moment. So how Jeremy at times he'll be off and then he'll get in to get the audio. That's just something that he's learning and he's doing better at it. Yeah. But those little things add up, and I didn't want Holden to get overwhelmed or stressed and then somebody says one word and then it turns into this weird thing.
And introducing new people changes the dynamic.
Yep.
Even if we had all been we knew each other very well, but we wanted you guys because we thought it would be good to have more people's opinions too. Yeah. And I've really enjoyed having them.
Absolutely.
Because they provide such an extra perspective. And I think I've seen less of people saying, I can't believe they didn't talk about this scene or that scene, because you guys have been here to point out some of those really big scenes that I might just not have taken a note on it. And that's why I take notes, because at the end, before I took notes, I would talk about 3 or 4 things. And then later I would think about, oh my gosh, I missed the scene of the movie we didn't even talk about because I didn't take notes. So that's why I started taking notes. I'm glad that you take notes, Matt. And I like the dynamic of all of us being here because I learned more about the movie.
Yeah. Oh, and so we were shooting, we just got done shooting a Extra Thoughts. So that's coming. And I said one thing, and Pastor was like, well, yeah, back in 1976, what happened was, he just went in. I was like, oh, that's so rad. So I love that so much. I say all that to say that I am so, so happy, A, for the growth of y'all's channel, B, for the acceptance that y'all have, and then C, how well we've all done together. I have a bit of trauma from other relationships and whatnot with being a creator and bringing in money. So I just could not be more happy and honestly more comfortable with you, Jeremy Pastor, with everybody. Pastor, you, Jeremy Prime. Yeah. So I think it's worked really well.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly just touch on that aspect of this, and I always was transparent as well. And Holden did ask me a couple times, hey, or tell me rather, hey, we're just gonna do it, the three of you guys or whatever. And I said, I'm just gonna let you talk because I know what you're gonna say and I know what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna let you get everything out so that you don't feel like I'm interrupting you. And then I'll just tell you at the end what I was gonna tell you, which is, dude, it's 100% okay. I had you as my trainer for a long time. Well, for me, it was my longest, ever having anything like that. So for me, it was a long time. And we were able to separate that, we did it flawlessly, effortlessly. I feel at home here. I don't even feel as comfortable in my in-laws' house as I do here. So, it's something that does happen. Money is a big deal. And the fact that we don't let that be a problem, but we were aware that it was a very realistic possibility. Yeah. It translates. I hope it translates for you guys that we are transparent. This is who we are. I am like this 24/7. Everyone else is like this 24/7. And the fact that we're able to share it with you guys and you guys are able to share it with us, unlike having to watch a TV show and hope that the actor knows you like their work, these things we take it for granted. And I know that a lot of this is being repeated across the internet, but we really mean what we say to you guys. And we don't think about how we're going to edit out all the stuff we don't want them to know, because we talk unscripted on this stuff. Yeah. We don't script this out. We write notes. I've seen these movies and I still write notes. Holden has, Jeremy has, and we write notes because we want to remember what it was like when we first saw it, because this series is about Matt and Jenna's reaction to these movies. It's not just to make content for you guys to get paid or to get airtime. That's all a bonus. And I speak having probably the smallest channel out of all of us, but I still feel that even if I have 10 million subscribers. So that's something that I'm really grateful for. And if I ever had, a gratitude point for this, that's what it would be,
Yeah, and I think...
And that's why your channel's going to grow, bro.
I think the reason why it works... is because of the respect. I think everyone has
you're right.
a very healthy respect for each other, and and we're all just being ourselves. I think that would add a weird dynamic if we were all trying to be, I'm here to promote this or do this, or this is my persona on camera. Like, it's very relaxed.
It is very relaxed.
Like, we've not gotten snippy with each other. We haven't gotten at each other's throats, because we're all just here to just chill and watch a movie, and it's a bonus that we're filming it. Yep. And I would enjoy this just as much if we were just chilling and watching these movies. And it's just an added bonus that we get to interact with you guys too.
Yeah, it truly is. It really is. Brandon Gray 666. Thank you for the super chat. Wow, that's a big super chat. Thank you. Thank you guys all for the entertainment. Whether it's been 15 minutes or 3 hours, it means so much. I recently was in a motorbike accident, and you guys have been keeping my mind off the pain and mental stress of it. Keep being awesome. Damn. Wow. Well, I hope that you were at least having fun when that happened. That's damn.
Sucks.
You got my heart. You could talk to my friend Casey. I have a really crazy friend that I haven't brought on this channel too much. He loves bikes, and that boy has gone down so many times on a bike and just continues to ride. I'm glad we can take your mind off of it. What's Pastor's channel? I will plug it in the chat.
Snapkeep videos.
Snapkeep videos. I'm gonna plug the actual link. That way they can just click on it. Yeah, go subscribe to this guy's channel. He's at 1450 now.
Nice. Awesome.
Hang tight, putting it in the chat here. Oh, nope, yep, maybe. Ooh, plus, minus. Here it is. Snapkeep videos, everybody. All right. For anybody that came in late, I just wanted to run back through this. So tomorrow, the logo vote starts on YouTube. There's going to be a poll and a photo. There are three semifinalists, and I'm going to be posting that video. It'll give you a quick little rundown, the instructions. Basically, from Monday, 8 a.m. on YouTube, all the way to Wednesday at noon, there will be a poll that you can vote on. The top two, I'm going to take those, send them to Patreon. The patrons are going to vote. Whoever obviously wins that is the winner. That will end on Saturday, 8 a.m., the voting there. So if you're a patron, you get to vote twice. And that will be Sunday that the results are released. Of course, if you're a patron, you're going to know it early. And I'm excited about it because what that means is that logo is now going to be the Mental Fit Mafia, your actual identity. You have a name, you now have a face. I love that so much. There's going to be, of course, apparel. And with that, I'm launching memberships on this channel. I'm really looking forward to that. What that's going to do is the bottom tier is going to be $4.99, and that's going to get the badge next to your name. So if you're new, you're going to have a brain, well, and depending on the actual logo, but basically it's going to be you're brand new, 1 month, 2 month, 6 months, 1 year, and 2 year. As you keep hitting those milestones, the badges become more complete. And then after 2 years, you'll have a complete Mental Fit Mafia logo. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's also going to allow me to upload custom emojis. So if you're a member, like in the chat, you can respond with, I haven't decided all of them, but like, let's just hypothetical. I'm going to put in a better than yesterday, everyday logo, and you can like put that in the chat. So that'll be really obvious. And then above that, I think I'm going to do a tier of like $10 for early access to some videos. The difference would be on Patreon, for my people that, are there and have been supporting me. You're getting access to everything early. You're getting rough drafts. You're getting unreleased content. It'll just be easier because going to Patreon is a little bit tougher for some people. It's just more traffic. It's more difficult traffic, and it's easier for people here. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm excited about it.
Mick Levin says, still remember reading the title. My friend watches Star Wars for the first time and thinking, what idiot is this? Oh, it gets better. And now I fear how much I love you, Matt.
That was an offense reference. I love it so much. Both. I want people to fear how much they love me. I love it. I love watching you all enjoy the MCU movies. Dana, thank you. I appreciate you. Random Andy, thank you. John Paul, thanks. I try and it's hard, but it's worth it in the end because I know it's what my mother would have done. I see that crap right there. I love it so much. No, I'm looking for John Paul's comment. Like right there, you're supporting Random Andy. Thank you, Random Andy's channel, for being the force of positivity. That's so friggin' cool, man. God, I love that so much.
John Paul said, Random Andy, you're an extraordinary good human who deserves all the best. I hope you get all the best. That's incredible. That's why we love you guys and gals. The few of you gals that are here.
Yeah. I think it's like 5% of this channel.
I saw.
It's nice, Ben. It's nice to know we're all in this together. Yeah, I agree with you. It really is. You know what? You got a profile photo. I can actually see you. That's rad.
Who was it?
Ben Carlson. Pop quiz. Pernicious but malfeasance.
I'm so proud of you. You got the last one.
Well, that was all The Office. Malfeasances is malfeasances. Dwight said that. Nick Mayfield, love feeling like I was a part of the crew today, watching along with y'all. Inspirational live today too. Did my boy set?
Did my box set make it? Yes.
Yes, it did. Wait, was that the box that he opened? Yes. Yeah. Nick, you yes. I'll just put it that way.
Yes.
We did some fun stuff. Yes. Thank you.
Gavin to go says, Matt, ever since I found your channel through Holden, and I'm so glad I did. It's been my main source of positivity through COVID. You guys inspire me more than anybody.
Heck yeah, that's incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now that you're watching my stuff, I'm going to plug more of my stuff. A bunch of people were like, I didn't even realize you had a podcast. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like I haven't done a fantastic job at pushing it. I think it's this mixture of like not wanting to shove stuff down your throat and be like, watch more of my stuff. But we do have a podcast channel if you're interested. Jenna and I co-host it, and it's all about implementing behavior change for your long-term wellness and happiness. We are 73 episodes deep. We have a fantastic episode coming with John Knight. We have a handful of others stocked up that are coming. Very excited about that channel, and it's growing. We're getting close to 500 subscribers, and I'm very excited about it.
I just want to point out there's someone in the chat called Yeety McSkeety.
That's great.
They say, I feel kind of sad that the MCU is practically over now. It's been a bright point of my week watching along with y'all these past few months. Thank you, Yeety McSkeety. I can't even say it.
Thank you. And so I get where you're coming from with that. I really do. And of course there's a piece of me that's like, that is sad is not the right word. I'm not sad, but there's a piece of me that's like, this chapter is over, but I'm so friggin' excited for what's to come. I really am. And in all transparency with you guys, like it was a few weeks ago that we hit this point. Jenna and I, and Holden too, we all hit this point where we were a little tired of just superheroes, point blank. And, you know, we compounded 10 years into 23 movies, right? So 23 weeks nonstop. Some of them were back to back. It had nothing to do with you guys. It had nothing to do with what was going on here. It was fatigue of seeing the same thing. But this went really well. Today went really, really well. And so I'm very excited to get into some one-offs. I'm ready to do some on my channel, flip the script, how we've done once. I want to do some more of that. I'm very excited for Holden to be able to get into his own projects again. This was a big, big undertaking. And I think it really sort of tied him up not being able to do his creative outlets. That's why he went so hard on these skits. That's why he loves doing that, and he needs to do that. So I'm excited for us both to be able to do that. And Pastor, we have ideas for collaboration. Jeremy has ideas for collaboration. We're ready to have a little bit of that freedom to bring y'all even more stuff. So I get what you're saying. You're a little sad, but I'm really excited because I feel like this is just the start. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, "How long are you going to be able to keep this up?" And I was like, "It's been 7 months." I don't think that this is a wave anymore of this was a fad. I think that we have a long way to go with this thing. I really do. Stephen Brown, thank you for the super chat. Hey man, congrats on 10K. You guys deserve it so much. Such a good source of positivity for myself and others. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means the world. That means the world. Again, the podcast I feel like was our very intentional effort to talk about positive stuff. There's a lot of goofy stuff on this channel, and but that podcast is extremely intentional. Very much of mindset, very much of tactics, very much of fitness wellness. So thank you.
We're very transparent on the podcast as well.
I cried in the last one we recorded.
Matt and I aren't perfect, and we both struggle with our own mental health, and that's what really our podcast idea came from, was just talking about our own struggles and our own failures and our own triumphs and what we've learned through it, to maybe hopefully positively impact somebody else.
Yep.
Can you plug the name? I saw that in the chat. Can you plug the channel?
Oh yeah, good call. I'll plug it in the channel. 494. We're close. Jenna and I were talking today, just briefly, about her maybe at some point taking her channel seriously. Here's the podcast channel right now. I'm not saying she is, but we shall see. It might happen one day.
Yeah, I think there's certainly an opportunity.
There's an opportunity.
I think it would be a wasted opportunity to not, provide some content to the couple thousand people
It's
who
unbelievable.
have subscribed to our
It's
channel
unbelievable.
for some reason. Or my channel for some reason.
Blue Jay Gaming, thank you for the super chat. Seriously, that's a lot. Thank you. Had a rough week, but the in-game stream really made it better. Good, I'm glad. And it gave me a reason to watch in-game again. Really excited to see what content is coming. Thank you. We have a bunch in the works. That means a lot. Seriously, knowing that it hits you in a good way. Seriously. Jay Wolfie, I'm already subbed. Well, good. Thank you. Got another episode coming every Tuesday at 5:30 a.m. Actually, I need to make an update on that channel, but been a little preoccupied. There's been the past few weeks there haven't been videos uploaded to YouTube on the BTYE channel, but there have been episodes audio version. There's just been links to the video because we've been collaborating with others. So there are videos, but it's just been elsewhere.
Is John's episode posting this week?
No, it's not.
No, okay. I did take a hiatus from the podcast for several weeks, and I explained that on an episode coming out in another couple of weeks.
Yeah, so I wanted to include, we had Ben and Robert. So, like, we had 2 episodes where you weren't on there, and I didn't want to put it out of order. I wanted it to flow. So yeah. CK Sidekick, numbers will go up and down. You're absolutely right. You have built a community here. Yes, we have a fantastic community. Yes, we have. The core is solid, and we aren't going anywhere. I really appreciate that. Holden and I, and really, I know all of us that are creators.
Except I'm not a creator.
There's this inherent. I think all of us want to do this for a living. I mean. I've spoken to Jeremy enough. I feel like you've said the same thing. And there's this question in your head as a creator of like, is what I'm doing enough to be able to do this full time? And I'll be transparent that it is the financial piece. Is what I'm doing enough to make money enough to survive and do this? Knowing that Holden's there, it just lights me up inside. And I love it so much. And knowing that it's going to happen for the rest of us. I know that it's going to happen. And that's incredible because that means that we're literally living our dream. But it's because of you guys. It's because of the community. So I'm really happy, and I thank you because I know it's going to happen for Jeremy. I know it's going to happen for Pastor. I know if Prime wants it, that he can make it happen, and it's awesome. It really is.
I don't want to get all sappy, but seriously, I have struggled with mental health my life too. Just the struggles that I've been through. Some say normal stuff, dealing with, death and breakups and all that. But, I've always been on this quest to find like a friend that I can say, hey, this is a friend I can call at any time of the day. They can call me at any time of the day. I've always thought maybe a fraternity was the answer, or some sort of group where everyone knew that in order to be a part of it, you had to, stick your neck out for the rest of them, all for one for all kind of thing. And I haven't really felt that. I mean, I know I say all the time, I'm in the 501st with Star Wars thing and all that, and that's all well and great. But I still have, maybe it's COVID, I still have a little bit more to get used to them and get used to them being a camaraderie and all that. Well, with us, it's not like that. It's a lot of it with Holden, obviously was self-sustaining by the time we started doing this, but there was a time when that wasn't a deal either. And I've said this off camera,
You've been there a long time with Holden, much longer than I've been here.
Yeah, like with him, work got us together. We met through a job, and then we lived together because work needed us to be there at night, and we needed to find a way to live together and have the same schedules and make it work, and we were blessed to be able to do that. But the money thing, yes, I would love this to be great. As a stay-at-home dad, primarily working part-time at a store, this would help my wife out a lot. She doesn't have to pay all the bills and everything. But I've said this multiple times. Like for me, I've been blessed in my own life and just my personal, preference to this. I love doing this because I love reading the comments and hearing you guys ask for more videos. I don't want you guys to think that I don't want to make videos on my own imagination, but telling me, hey, we'd like to see you do this. Yeah. It lights me up, and any kind of money that I make, I will automatically put either towards this or to any one of our other productions, because for me, it's not something that I've thought of, much, the money part, but it definitely is something that will be put to good use. Any money that I raise, I would be more than happy to help whoever, and the fact that you guys are willing to do that, it's incredible. We do this thinking that we're having a good time for us, and you guys get to share with it, and that helps me. I check my phone all the time, my computer all the time, just to read the comments. And the fact that Holden, even Matt, you guys don't get to read every single comment because the support is just so high. I love it when I hear from mutual subscribers that say, hey, I tried to reach out to Matt, tried to reach out to Holden, but they get a billion messages, a second. This is a question I have. And you guys have been reaching out to me on Instagram and stuff like that. And I love it because I'm able to give you guys the answers if I can. If it's not spoiling something, I'm able to help you guys find out the answers. And it makes me feel not useful, but obviously it does, but it does make me feel like you guys are getting everything you want out of it to the best of my ability and by extension everyone else. So it's just very gratifying, and it allows me to feel like life is worth living for one more reason, if that makes sense. I just wanted to say that.
Hell yeah, man. I love it. It's been a sappy day, and I friggin' love it. It's been so good.
It has, literally my eyes are kind of swollen.
Yeah.
I cried several times today.
Random Andy's channel, thank you, man. Seriously, good gosh, man. Too much. I don't think I give Holden enough credit and love. So if he's watching, I love you so much as well. You introduced us to Matt, so you deserve as much love, and wouldn't be where I am if not for you. Wow. Yeah, so I did take a little moment in the main video to sort of, God, I don't want to give away too much. We talked about specific things and how it came to be. That's all I can say. Yes, we love Holden to death, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You know what's awesome? I don't consider myself a jealous person, an envious person, and whatnot. I mean, I've had some of that in my life. I'm only human, but when you know someone is such a damn good person and out for the right reasons, honest to God, there has not been one shred. And again, this is not talking about me. It's talking about Holden. There has not been one shred of me that has had any sort of jealousy for his exponential growth. The entire time I have felt nothing but just yes, keep going. I cannot wait for him to hit 100.
You've actually, sorry, I don't.
No, ultimately it just says so much about Holden, who he is, how he is, the creator he is, and it's just, he's awesome.
Yeah, you've been behind him, pushing him to do more and grow more and do things, and I think that's been so great. I've heard all of you say to each one of you,
all of us,
well, what could you do with this, or could I help you with that? And I think that's just another reason why this has all just been so chill and relaxed and successful.
Yeah.
Is because everybody's just, wanted to be friends and wanted to help each other.
And I think that's cool. And I know that, of the 11,000-ish people that are on this channel, I know that some of you are creators. And I remember being at a time where, we were small channels and we tried to figure out what to do. But I'll tell you that being open-minded, saying yes, collaborating with others, and honestly trying to benefit that other creator and that audience, that's how you grow. That's how you grow. That's how you grow in your own little group. And, I go back to videos now of, I think about the Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees. That video has done incredibly well now on Holden's channel, but, Pastor gave his all for that. He froze his ass off in that lake, and Jeremy bashed his head on the deck, and everybody gave their all, and it helped Holden so much, and it benefited him so much, and it's ripple effect. It's benefited everybody. Because Holden eats, we eat. Because Holden does well, we do well, and it's just, I don't know, supporting your people, man. That's how you do better. Is by I'm going off on a friggin' tangent. What's on Matt's face? We shot a skit before we hopped on this live, and I was like, I'm not covering it up. I'm not wiping it off.
And just to go back to the original Star Wars video, I mean, Matt, you were like, yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's film 3 hours worth of a movie every week for 8 weeks for one video. You were like, yeah, let's do it.
And that's when Holden had around 700 subscribers. I had 100, 200, not much at all. we just kept saying yes to things, and I think that's pivotal. You have to continue to say yes, and I know we said this a billion times, but we shot Star Wars, and it was months later that it actually exploded. It happened because the movie came out and it exploded, and that's what led to this. But I don't know. Now I'm getting into like trusting the process and all that crap as a creator. But if you're a creator, I hope that you heard some of that, and I hope it helped. I think we will be hopping off here soon because we are approaching basically 12 hours of nonstop filming and content. I feel like I'm about to fall on my face. But this has been incredible, guys.
Malitan, I do agree with you. Says Andy, you're a hero. Like, for real, your mother would be so proud.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Definitely. Seriously.
I agree with that.
Yep.
Wholeheartedly. I think we all do.
Yep. Seriously, man, you're incredible. You really are. You've supported so hardcore. You really, really have. And you've told me, and many of you others have well, but like you've told me on Patreon, you've told me in the comments, like, make sure you take time for yourself. You've worried about my mental health. Like, I think I posted a bunch of stories the other day, and I think it was you that said something. You're like, dude, like, slow down, make sure you're like, and that's somebody else said, make sure you're making time for you too. And it's just, I don't know. Thank you, Random Annie. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to hang it up here shortly. You got a 48-minute drive home, right?
Yeah. George says, still waiting on a reaction to the movie. If you've been here this whole time and that's what you've been waiting for, I'm so sorry. But thank you for sticking in there with us. Wait 6 more days and the video will be out. Yeah, we just didn't want to spoil the reaction video. There's certainly, if you want to watch the 3-hour silent video, I think you can see our reactions. You just can't hear it. And of course, we elaborate much more in the reaction video that Holden and the behind the scenes that Matt puts out on Saturdays.
I am excited for, what we actually release. We did a skit for the main video. I did behind the scenes of us doing some of the skit work. Jenna posted a few photos. We're gonna be releasing extra thoughts, the actual BTS. I have something that I'm really gonna try to work on to get done. One more thing. So yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. CK Sidekick, trying food is awesome, but you should do a try new things vid. So, that series, I try blank for the first time. That's sort of what I wanted to do. I didn't think about the connection between my friend watches for the first time, but after I made the series, I was like, oh crap, that sort of ties in. But that is something that I'm thinking on, working on, and I have a friend that I've been talking to about it. So yes, thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Get me off of this thing, Jenna, or else I'll be on it all night.
Okay. There's a couple people asking for the dogs. Can you...
Oh, yeah. Want some doggo time?
Yep. They're doing what they're professionals at. They're snoring. Nova's so cute. They're all cute. But...
Nova's ears listening to us right now.
Yep. She's so cute. If you could see my camera roll on my phone, it's just 1,000... random pictures of Nova doing the exact same thing.
All right. Oh, yes.
I can hear her snoring. She's so cute.
Come on.
I don't play favorites, though, I promise. Jay Cook says that's any pet owner with their random pictures. Roman. Yeah, I don't know if you caught that. He just kicked in his sleep. He's having a dream. He runs in his sleep a lot. Jake says, Matt, how many more stories will there be tonight?
Oh, hey, legit.
I think he's locked out because he's posted too many.
I legit, YouTube said we're not allowing you to post it. Like, it basically said you can't post anymore. I can't. I've, reached a max. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh. All right.
All right.
You close it out. Close it out, Jenna.
Goodbye.
Come on, Jenna. Random Andy, thank you so much, man. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you to everybody that's here. Thank you to everybody that's commented. I can't thank you enough.
And thank you all for watching our 3-hour long silent live
unreal.
chat today on Holden's channel.
It's unreal. It's unreal. All right, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys so much. I will, for those that say safe drive home, thank you so much. I will try my best. And hopefully I will see you guys this week on my channel with live streams of more PS4 games. So thank you guys so much for the interest. And I enjoy talking to you and answering all your questions and that as well. And I will see you very soon.
Love you all. A lot of good stuff to come. In game, obviously, coming next weekend. And after that, we are going to do Far From Home. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Were you about to say something?
Andy sent us one more super chat.
Andy, bro, I'm going to send you some money back, man. Seriously, it's incredible. It's incredible. I could say it all day, Matt. I love you, bro. Hug. Dude, I can't wait to meet you in person. I love you back. I love you back. Mental Fit Mafia, I love you all. This has been incredible.
We love you all 3,000.
We love you all 3,000. What a damn good way. What a great way. Great way to end it.